What's the deal, family? Chainbreaker Squad Relationship. Y'all know what it is. Look at your boy. We in this thing again. Man. Today, man, we're gonna do another recap, man. We got another one. We got another one. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk these relationships again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a reaction and a recap. You feel me? And a rebuttal all in one tonight. You feel me? So, you know, today we got J Dub in this thing. What's up, J Dub? J Dub. What's the deal, family? You know what I'm saying? We got royalty in this thing.
For sure, for sure.
What's the deal? What's the deal, family? Yeah, man. As y'all know, royalty was on the original video, so this gonna make it more interesting than the last one. You know what I'm saying? And we all good on the copyright side, as y'all see, because royalty in this video. So he approved of this. Texas
For
Savage
sure.
approved of this. We gonna lie to approve of this. So we good to go. Anybody want to say anything to open this thing up before we start?
Nah, I mean, for the most part, J Dub, he just, I mean, coming in, so he trying to like really see what we talking about. And when we crank it off, I ain't really gonna say too much unless y'all got a question for me. I could tell y'all why I said or why I said what I said. But other than that, look, we want more input. We still learning and growing, so let's get it.
All right. So with that being said, man, let's get to it, man. Y'all gotta excuse the echo in the beginning of the video. It's a little echo, but it's gonna get through that, man. So just let that work through. Let's get to
All right. All right, look. Why he
It
getting this
depends.
shit together,
Can you hear
man?
me?
Let me say, breadwinner, I get it. I'm a real hood nigga. I don't tolerate too much shit, but at the same time, I done been through enough shit to know that the female that I'm with now, she making more money. She doing everything that she needs to do, taking care of everything. If I need bread, nigga, she gonna drop it off. She gonna drop that pack. She can have that head. I don't give a damn. Hey, I don't need to run shit to run shit. You don't need to be seen to be heard. You understand? Like most of these young niggas, they want to be seen. They want to be seen as this big ass nigga that's doing this, that running these females and all that. I don't need that. As long as my needs are taken care of, my kids' needs are taken care of, nigga, I don't need to run shit. You can run everything you want, woman. That's what you want to do. By all means, boo boo, be that strong woman that you want to be. I give two fucks. Do that. I'm still gonna do my hustle and still gonna get out here and grind, but I don't need to be seen as the head of the motherfucker to be recognized for who I am. Because who I am is who I am. What I do for you is what I do for you. I don't need you to see that in what I do in my household because that's private. That shit there, what she do, so however she do it, I don't give a fuck. I tell you straight up, nigga, she running all this. If she tell you, or she tell me no, then nigga, the answer no. Yeah, y'all can't come today, bro.
All right,
I tell you, she said no, she don't want no company.
Debo, what's your thoughts on that?
I'm just saying. Now, anything that I do, as far as what I take care of, she can't tell me shit about that. If she helped me with something like my car, if she helped me with something like my car and it's mine, I take care of it. If I want to let my kinfolk use it, you can't tell me nothing about that. That's my shit. Now your shit, you can control all day, but my shit ain't no debate about it. That's why I say it's no head. because when it comes to a relationship, it's an understanding between the two. Nobody should feel like they run that motherfucker because now you sounding like a slave on.
I think it. Go ahead now before I.
All right. Anybody want to speak on that? I ain't gonna lie. You probably have to reiterate that for me, fam, because I'm fucking around with this other laptop trying to do some setting stuff, so I didn't get to listen to too much of it.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead. I was
I,
just saying, could you reiterate that because I couldn't hear too much of it because I was doing something.
basically, at the end of it, what I was saying was feeling like you have to always be the one to run the situation or run, because even when you say I run the situation, I run it, that's still saying, and I ain't gonna get into that because I'll get into that part later, but during the next parts of the video, but it's still saying that you run that person, or you feel like you run that person. And all I was saying is, if it's a relationship, it's supposed to be mutual. If it's not mutual, then you trying to be a slave on a type shit. I ain't saying like in the white days when we were slaves. I'm saying the same mentality of running the people, like you feel that it should be done, is a slave mentality or a slave owner mentality. But I'll break that down in the rest of the video because it's kind of, you have to listen to the rest of the video. But yeah. Is that right? You heard the first part? You
Hold on,
got
give
anything
me a
to say?
second.
Yeah, yeah. Heard the first part. Yeah, for the most part, man, I agree with what you were saying as far as uh, don't necessarily have to run the household. Uh, for me, I don't like the word run. I mean, that's associated with ownership. That's associated with control. You know, that's associated with a bunch of negative stuff using that terminology. I'm running this and I'm running that. You know, and like it like puts you up here and everybody else in your household down. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you as far as uh, not having to run nothing. You know, man, a relationship, you know, it's a partnership. You know, and as far as the men go, our job is, you know, to provide, protect, and build. You know, and um, the woman, you know, if we feel like we always got to be in control, well, first off, it depends on what type of woman you have. Let me start there. Because some women, you know, mentally strong up here where, you know, you ain't got to tell them what to do, or experience where you don't have to tell them what to do all the time and how to do it all the time. You know, so if I got a woman who's uh, her strength is it more of nurturing the kids and finances, then you know I'm gonna complement that with what I bring to the table. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, feel like, oh hell, not being intimidated because her finances is more than mine. You know, I feel like when she come home, she gotta give me her check. No, you know, we're a team. You know what I'm saying? It was coming into the household benefits us. So, uh, yeah, that's my take on it. But in totality, I agree with what you were saying.
All right. It might change a little bit. It might not, but you gotta get to the next point. Let so you can hear the other side.
Okay, let me give me a little spiel now. I'm back. Can't turn my camera, but it's cool. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, everybody got their own free will and choices to make. So, you know, you don't have to control nobody and make nobody do what you want them to do and stuff like that. Some people are better than others in other things. So, I'm, you might be better than me at cleaning some shit or cooking some shit. You feel me? And I might be better at fixing some shit or building some shit. You feel me? So, how to say, to try to run some shit like you just want to control. I don't know. But yeah, so I agree too, man. On that note, I just want to give uh my little $1.50. You know what I'm saying, and we can keep this thing moving. You feel me?
I rebuttal. D, go ahead on.
No,
What's
I
your
can't hear
thoughts
you,
on it,
fam. I
son?
can't hear you. Is that my phone or what?
Oh, if you ever want to
Let's
cut
hear
it
a
off, 'cause
rebuttal.
like I said,
Time we go.
it's your video. So if you ever want to just pause it and say something about something that's going on, just say something and I'll pause it. Rossy.
Oh no, we was
Oh,
still waiting on D to get
I was
his
making
nah,
volume together.
the flow yours. Go ahead. Just what's your thoughts on this?
I can't. I it's what it got to do with. I'm gonna say, let me take off these headphones. It's to do with like I said at first. It depends on who you're dealing with and how they was brought up. Because some people might have grew up in a household where they had traditional values. The one they mama didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And their daddy did everything, and a woman just took care of the household and the kids. And so when they got older, they thought it was like that's how they should. I mean, it depends on who you're dealing with, because you know what I'm saying. Because you might just the opposite. You might meet somebody just the opposite of that. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on. With my situation, I would say, for it's like the head shit. I agree with Ben when he say I do believe it should be a mutual understanding. But even with the mutual understanding, you know what I'm saying, everybody have a role to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're not gonna, you know what I mean? And you're not gonna dominate me or demasculate me, you know what I'm saying, in areas where you don't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. And when it comes to uh like say so, my word is my word. You know what I'm saying? What I say is what it is. But and let's say in these times I'm flexible. So in these times right now, I'm able to say, I'm able to have a word and then ask my woman for what you think of that, instead of just whatever I say stand. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you
Yeah,
think of none of that. And I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't the
yeah,
times we're living in. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I mean? I want my woman to have a thought. Some type of mental capacity where she understands shit just as much as me, and could put in input there to be like, oh yeah, that'd be better. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I
yeah,
mean? Or look at it from a different perspective, or make me rethink what I reorder what I said and put it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Not saying putting it in her way, but just make somebody can tell you something or give you some more information, and you be like, you know what? I ain't even thinking of that way. So, and then you're like, well, thinking about it that way, then shit, I need to do it this way. Then you know what I'm saying? Like that. So you know what I mean? So that still to me is she following my lead, but she's still supporting me. You know what I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying? For it's like, and it go both ways, but it's different because I'm a man and that's a woman. That's feminine energy and I'm masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? Predominantly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like I say, everybody got to know their role. You know what I'm saying? And if some relationships is different though. And it's like that from the jump. You know what I'm saying? That you learn who you messing with, what you dealing with, and how it's gonna be from the jump. You know what I'm saying? But and then some of them, it's like hey, like me, I'm the type of nigga like you finna have no I like no woman that ain't that can't listen to me. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck, cause I know if we talking about leadership, I'm a good ass leader. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna listen. I don't know what the fuck we doing. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? Like if we should like, cause I got a lot of I got a good ass understanding. I know how to see shit and work out shit, and I've been in these. I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I know how relationship. I know how shit supposed to go, and shit. And like I say, I ain't no strict ass nigga or nothing like that. Cause people grown, people ain't no kids now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm strict on my daughter. I ain't like that in my relationships though. You know what I'm saying? Critiquing everything and this gotta no, don't do this, don't wear that, no, don't watch this, don't do. I ain't like that. Even if I don't even want to, even if I don't want her watching that shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna just. Oh, nah, you can't watch that, and not like, and she gotta listen. If she don't, we can't be together. No, that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying running shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all respect. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? But it's also an understanding behind it, because you know your role as a woman, you know what I'm saying? And I know my role as the man, you know what I'm saying? And
Okay. Well, you know,
Yeah, man. So,
Let's get J Rock. No, go ahead with your input first, and then we'll let J Rock put his in. Then I just say what I thought after that. For the most
okay.
part, you'll hear me anyway. But
Well, for the most part, I agree with that shit too. I mean, it's not necessarily you slave mastering your woman or nothing like that, but you know, at a certain level, the man do got to be the leader of the house. You feel me? Because if I'm gonna just give my example. Why I feel like what I'm saying. I gotta be the leader when it comes to what I'm saying. Most situations. I ain't gonna say I just gotta be the leader. Period. I gotta be the leader. I ain't no most situations. I gotta be the leader. Period. And sometimes being a leader, to me, being a leader means shit. I gotta know everything that's going on, what's going on, and shit. If I could, if I got a better way it could be done, or I could think of something, or that's how it's going. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's how But anyways, um, yeah, my examples, and I say it all the time. Be shit like you know, if we in the house, me, you, and the kids and shit, we out in the crib and shit. This how I'm talking to. We all in the crib and shit, and then some niggas come breaking in the house and shit, or a nigga come breaking whatever the fuck. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm gonna have to be the one to go get all the guns. I'm gonna be the one to go get the guns. I'm just saying on the lead. This is a leading situation where I'm gonna have to lead. That's all I'm saying. I'm just using an example. It might be extreme, but I'm just using it. You know. But I'm gonna have to be the one to go get the guns and protect the family. And you feel me? But hey, at the same time, you might be on some. You might have you a woman that's a marksman too and can get down with you, and that's cool too. But she can't get the kids out of here if she shooting with you. Shit, I don't give a damn. She can't make sure the kids are straight if she's shooting with you. So at the end of the day, So, but that's just one example where I feel like you would definitely as a man will have to take the lead and role position. But then there's some positions where the woman will have to take a lead role in too. Like I say, goddamn, me nursing with the goddamn kids. You know, one women shit, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what women do. Whatever they do in their positions as a woman know what that is. You feel me? And a woman that's in a relationship know. You feel me? that her man, you know what I'm saying, is the leader of the house. The leader. It ain't about money and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just about, to me, it's about uh, understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's just a understanding. That's all. I probably went long with my bad. Go ahead, y'all.
Um, man, in totality, I agree with what Debo is saying. Just a couple things in there that you know that I'll touch on that stood out for me is the roles. Man, I cringe when people say roles because uh, you know, depending on your upbringing, your role in a household, you may feel a certain way about it. Some people was brought up where you know the mother took care of the household and the father provide. And then some people grew up, where you know the woman got out there and got it, and the man was at home taking care of nurturing the kids and cleaning around the house. In totality in relationships, man, you got to lean on each other's strengths. And if your man can't keep a job because he a hothead and can't be a leader of men, you know, and that woman more strong in that category, then she should be the breadwinner. Or if the man is more patient, nurturing, and has a better understanding of the kids, then that situation may work out for them because he's able to stay home with the kids and provide that while she go out there and get it because she ain't got no patience. And as far as being a leader, I believe the man should be the head. Not necessarily lead, but be the head. Things do need to be channeled through him. Whether the woman running stuff or not. I mean, me ultimately, I feel like I'm running things, but I know at the end of the day, my partner who is my woman, we wouldn't be as solid if the way she conduct herself, the way that she conduct herself, she didn't conduct herself. Like if she was different, or probably different, wasn't as strong as a partner as she is in my life, our situation would be different. And as a leader, man, it don't necessarily like D Lad was saying, money. That's being inspiring, being motivated, supporting, being self-aware, problem solving. That's a leader right there. Everybody, a lot of people like to call themselves a leader, but if you don't have them qualities, that's by definition that makes you a leader right there. Um, but I definitely think as the man, you need to be the head of the household as far as um, things being channeled to you because when it comes to decision making, women tends to lead on emotions when making these decisions versus men, we lean on logic and reality, and it helps make a better decision because of our mind frame. And we're not easily manipulated. Most men, should I say, is not easily manipulated like some women are. Not all women, but some women are. So definitely when it comes to a relationship, man, you want to make sure that you're not coming off as controlling or misogynistic when it comes to your role. You definitely want to inspire, motivate, and be a problem solver. Um, but that was my take, on that. But in totality, I agree with what Debo was talking about. My only thing is the leadership aspect, and the role, because some people still got that ancient way of thinking where, you know, I mean, if my woman got a degree and she can go get $30 an hour, I got a high school education. I can only work at fast food joints. Then I mean, come on, man, don't put y'all's situation in the box if y'all can do better. Because now you are the weight that's holding the team down versus building the team up. So,
Oh yeah, that was real nice. That was very nice, very nice, very nice. Especially that last part. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the weight that's holding the team down. I like that right there. What's up, Rocky man? What you got? Let's get it.
Oh no, no, I see. He chimed back out. I was gonna get him time to chime in
Yeah,
on it. You know what I
he
mean? But
ain't had no time.
yeah, for the most part, I mean, I really ain't got too much to say because a lot of this stuff we both went back and forth on already, and he just, you know what I mean? He's saying how he feel about that side. He said how he feel about the other side already. I mean, yeah, nah. I mean, let's get to the next one.
Shit. Well, you know what I'm saying. I draw some similarities. You know what I'm saying from what you're saying. Like, just to touch on that point when you said, you know, it's coming from knowing how to when you were saying it's not no, you know what I'm saying, like on some, like how Dan said, the slave mentality, or you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying,
yeah,
like I'm just running you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
think, you know what I'm saying. I think, in most circumstances, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers read you, and you have this this gauge of, I mean, your girl looking at you and like, okay, this nigga can lead. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm saying I feel the same way. I'm mutual on everything. I talk to my girl, you feel me, and be like, hey, how you feel about this? Or hey, I was
Yeah,
gonna do this, and this was my, you know what I'm saying, goddamn mind state behind it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
throw me
yeah,
your little cup of, you feel me? And then we can come to a mutual decision, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
when it comes to, when we're just saying black and white, and the man being the head of the relationship, I do believe in it. I feel like don't no man
But
supposed to be ran by a woman. You know what I'm
but
saying?
like you just said on the mutual decision thing, I'ma have a decision about.
I don't know. Hey, anybody want to get on what he just said?
Hey,
Let me,
bro.
let me play that back real quick.
Hey, you ain't gotta play it back. I watched it. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
go
let
ahead.
me play
Let
that back
somebody
real
hear
quick.
one.
I'm mutual on everything. I talk to my girl, you feel me, and be like, hey, how you feel about this? Or hey, I was
Yeah,
gonna do this, and this was my, you know what I'm saying, goddamn mind state behind it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
throw me
yeah,
your little cup of, you feel me, and then we can come to a mutual decision, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
when it comes to we're just saying black and white, and the man being the head of the relationship, I do believe in it. I feel like don't no man
But
supposed to be ran by a woman. You know what I'm
but
saying?
like you just said on the mutual decision thing, I'ma have a decision about something. Now,
Now I was just saying, look, you should have let it pay so he can say what he had to say because what okay, since it's already paused, I'm just gonna say this real quick and I'm gonna jump out because like I said, I talked most of the shit anyway. Um, you gonna hear me say contradicting maybe twice, but you can't be mutual and still feel like you running shit or still feel like you have to run shit. That is not mutual. I don't understand how you gonna say it's mutual if we come to an agreement. We come to an agreement, and then at the end of the day, like you gonna hear him say, as Lottie would say, if I miss it and she tell me I missed it, and then she tell me this and this, then I'm gonna take what she gave me and make it mine, and now it's mine. That's not that's how you feel like you leading because she told you what you missed. Okay, never mind. I'm going too far. But on that mutual thing, what they just talking about, what he just said was it's mutual, but when it comes to the relationship, he's still the head. Mutual and still having to be a head is not like mutual. That's not balanced. You can't have neutral and still have to run shit all the time. Like I understand situations like you said, if somebody breaking the house, like I get the analogy, but I also don't because that's the person you with, If you that type of person, then 9 times out of 10, you got that type of person, which. But go ahead, Jay. Right? I don't want to take up too much time.
Uh, I'll say, man, that it's a what I don't mean to get on here, man. Y'all making some good points on this video when it comes to relationships. I just hope it's being applied in actuality and not just for to sound good. I don't mean to get on here and agree with everything, but what Texas Savage saying, man, I agree with his perspective. I do disagree with Debo as far as uh, just listening to that little snippet right there. As far as uh, it's gonna be, that the statement he made of it's gonna be my decision. I mean, well, what if you're wrong? So you're gonna lead your family down this rabbit hole just because it got to be your decision? That comes across as again controlling, uh, chauvinistic, and as a narcissist. It always got to be about that individual. And when you possess those characteristics, and those characteristics are involved in your relationship, in my opinion, it becomes very toxic because a relationship is like a bank, right? If I'm investing, if me and Chloe Bailey in a relationship, and I'm study putting, I'm investing energy, time, effort, money, and every time I turn around, I got to be her way. She taking this out, she taking this out, and she taking this out. Well, that's not helping us build. That's not helping us grow. You're taking from the situation. You're not helping us build from the situation. So everything don't have to be, as a man, my way or the highway. Don't get me wrong on certain principles. Uh, as a man, I'm gonna be 10 toes down. Hey, no, we're not rocking and rolling with that, and that is what it is. But in totality, uh, when we're making a decision, it's going to be inclusive. My girl's a critical thinker. So I want to hear what you got to say. And then, and to elaborate on what D Lack was saying about the gun situation, okay, well, if I'm upstairs, my woman down, if I'm downstairs, my woman upstairs, she closer to the weapons, I, you know, I don't want to put her in that mindset just because I'm the leader, just because I'm the head of the household. It's gonna sound crazy. I gotta run upstairs and get the guns while she come downstairs to protect the kids. No, she's a shooter too. You know what I'm saying? She been to the range with me.
I
You know where
said
it's
that.
at.
I said all
You know
that.
where
I
it's at.
said all that.
Apply that pressure.
I
You know
said
what I'm
that.
saying? In the meantime, I'm gonna try to stall while I'm downstairs when you come hit them from
Yeah.
the side while they ain't paying attention. So that's what I mean by you gotta be sync with each other. It ain't all or nothing. I'm not all. It's just all my money. I'm buying everything. This is mine. No, this ain't. Hey man, these are my kids because it came from my womb. No, nothing is all in a relationship. It's both of us. You know what I'm saying? In my humble opinion, because when you do that, you're creating. You're not. You're taking away from the partnership. When you start adding that, hey, this is my bed or this is my TV. I pay. When you start adding that type of mentality, or, hey, this is my decision. We're gonna do. You want to make as a leader, you want to make everybody feel inclusive. And if every time we have a conversation, if you, I'm the game real quick, man. Really as a man, you could make a woman. I ain't gonna say make a woman, but you could come up with an idea and make it think like she came up with it. To the point where you don't have to always wear it. We taking
Hints.
45.
Hints, fam. My
We taking
bad, fam.
45.
Hints. You
Nah,
can run
what?
shit without
Baby?
feeling like you have to run shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you don't always have to be on some, nah, I said, that's you. That's your ego. That's your pride. That's something you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But, if you know your woman deep enough, how, yeah, baby, you know what? That was a good idea. You were saying earlier about taking 45 because traffic be crazy on 146. Meanwhile, she ain't really come up with that. You just put that thought in her head. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, that was valid points. Very
Hey,
valid.
wait. On the cool, he touched on a lot of shit we about to talk about.
That's cool. Those some good points. For real. But what about that gun situation? I did say both sides of that though. I said both sides. Because I said if you got you a whatever the fuck I said, one of them. But Royalty, did you go? You ain't. Oh, you said you went first, huh? All right. So we gonna get back to the video.
Uh, me being the man, my decision stands. I'm
Yeah,
the it's the
end
final
all
word,
be all.
but in the middle of me making the decision, she could see something that I ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? And she can give me the
Exactly.
input, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, let me do it like this then. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Because I do.
still in the end on me. You know what I'm saying? To make it, I'm making a. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. I don't want to say it's an agreement, but I don't really want to say it like that because it's like I'm seeing shit first. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing how shit supposed to go first through my shit, through my lenses and shit. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. And then when my girl be like, oh now, well, why? I mean, she's smart. You know what I'm saying? So she think like me. So when, if I see something and I miscalculated, she see the miscalculation and she'll point it out. Hey, but what about such? Oh yeah, damn. You know what? I do have to. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't
Hey,
run
what you
her.
saying is
Like,
compromise.
like,
That's
like,
what you're
like,
saying.
like how I was saying earlier, I was being big headed. You know what I'm saying? But my choice of words was right, but it's just the way I was putting it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where Dan was coming from because Dan was right. You know what I'm saying? But I was right too. You know what I'm saying? Because I was saying, like my girl, I know how I feel about you know what a man supposed to do in the household, and like when what I mean when I say I run this household. You know, I'll let she know. You know what I'm saying? Just like she wasn't even supposed to say nothing, but I kept going on, and she, females get emotional, so she jumped in and said something. She said, "I do." I mean, she said, "I run shit too." You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling her, "Look, I ain't say you didn't. I'm talking about me." And then she just started smiling because I didn't. And she know I'm right. I ain't say that about you. I ain't say
Now
you.
look,
You
this
know what I'm
this
saying?
one thing. This one thing I want to say. You know what I'm saying? When it
But I
comes to
see.
Hold
Go
up,
ahead.
D. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
now I was just gonna say when it comes to the financial, you know what I'm saying? Like, or she making more money than me, or you know what I'm saying, she has a better job than me, or you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to shit like that, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that don't cross the line of, you know what I'm saying, me being the head in a relationship. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
how much money you making. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like the money you making, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day is for the team. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fucking totem pole of, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Let me say this though. I
Be
hear what you
careful.
saying. Daddy.
Be careful.
Hold on, then. Hold on, before you say that, then. All right, that's why I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? Still, that even though he's saying that, then just know it don't take away from what you said. You know what I'm saying? Uh, because because I feel the same way like you said too. Even I agree with him, but I still agree with what you said too. Because let's say everything getting taken care of. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker want to think they run, I mean, like, okay, go ahead, think what you want to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Everything good, everything shit. What the fuck? I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't nothing to complain about. You know what I'm saying? But I also agree with what he's saying too. But that's not what he's saying is not going against what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was putting out.
No, I was just saying like just be careful how you word this shit because
Yeah.
he making more money than you, woo woo woo, but y'all still pulling together.
So what he was saying right there.
Hey, like I don't know, I can't remember exactly what I said after that, but I know it's a lot of times I wanted to say something like right there when he just said if she making the money and she want to feel like she running things, then cool, go ahead and feel like that. So he said what I said, but when I said it, he was like, now I got to run stuff because I'm the man. So now he going backwards and then he finna go back forward and say they still run shit. Like that's not running shit. That's co-relationship. You not understanding the concept of being in a relationship at that point. And breadwinner, I don't even think he's really tuned into it. To be honest, he wasn't really tuned in. He just caught bits and pieces and just jumped in and said what he said. But it was still how he feel. I respect it on that level. You know what I mean? But go ahead, J Rock.
Uh, it's a little sidebar. Tell Debo man to stop all that chewing and screaming. But Debo made a statement about when he was talking, his woman jumped in and said, "Well, I ran stuff too." So, just as a man, man, again, you just want to make your partner. Anytime you're in a position of leadership or head of household, quote unquote, you want to make everybody feel inclusive, man. Whether you agreeing with um what the other what your partner has to say or not, still allow them that voice to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Because you never want to make them feel like they don't have a voice or they got to defend themselves. You know, it always need to be, this is our thing. The word should always be we and us, never I and I'm gonna do this and this is how. You know, when you start talking like that, that get offensive and you devalue your partner. And if you with somebody that you don't respect to make decisions, well, what that say about you? You know, you decide to be with this individual. Um, so just again, man, I agree in totality with what what all three individuals on the panel are saying. It's just certain trigger words that be like, hold on, man. You know, in my opinion, that I could see me and my lady having a discussion about it. Those words, which have came out of my mouth before, and we had to have a discussion about it. You know, but yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah, man. That's real shit, man. Uh, that's true, man. You definitely, it's a team at the end of the day, man. And so when it's a team, you know, ain't nobody running the team because it's a team, but somebody, I mean, LeBron on the team. That's all I'm gonna say. If you understand that, then you understand that. He ain't doing it by himself. His team know they important though. And hey, you can have two cold niggas on the same team. We seen KD and Steph Curry them on the same team. We see LeBron and AD on the same team. You know, shit. So it ain't like the team only got one star player either. So, you know, that's all I want to say about it. Everybody saying good shit though.
That's cool, but don't put it in a statement to where you still running shit when all actuality all you doing is chilling. I've been chilling. Like I run shit, but I run shit co-parenting, co-relationship, not separately. It's if you in a relationship and y'all make moves together or y'all agree on shit, you ain't running shit. Y'all agreeing on shit. If you was running shit, you told that bitch, you better go wash your head right now. The bitch gonna jump up and go
I
run
mean,
some.
But then
I,
see,
I,
who was in a
hey, first of all, hey, I can say that.
It's different. Like when you in a relationship that's mutual, just understand it's a mutual relationship. As a man, you don't have to run the shit to be happy. Why you feel you have to run the shit? Why you feel like what I say
Hey,
go?
look, hold on. First of all, let's do this. Let's
Don't
define
take
what.
it back to no biblical nothing because you
No, no,
don't
no,
even
no, no, no,
believe in
no, no,
that.
no, no, no. I'm about to say you keep saying that word, so let's go ahead and clear it up so we can get a better understanding.
Yeah,
What do we mean when we say run shit?
whatever you say go. Apparently, like she understand what I say.
That's what I was saying right there on the other one. I was saying on the run, what y'all mean by run? That's all I was saying about the last time I was saying.
Say go, you run shit.
To me, when I say run shit, I mean like
I did watch the one when you did the commentary. You went back and you watched it, but you technically agree with him, but what you didn't understand is what you watching. You watching the clips, right? And through these clips, he's saying he don't mean he ain't running shit or he running shit, but I run shit. Like that don't even make sense in the beginning. Like you cannot run shit and then run shit. And you can't listen to her but still be the dominant one to make the decision. That's not listening to her. That's you making a choice. And that's it. If she tell you to go left and she go right and something happened, then fuck. Something happened. But if you tell you go left and she turn left, then something happened, then who gonna take the blame? Because as a man, you gonna take the blame. But apparently most men feel like, well, I ain't gonna even say most men. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say egotistical men feel like whatever decision they say is right. And if it go wrong, then shit. That shit happened over there, and you seen that it's an excuse for something. And I brought that up later on in the video, but y'all ain't even address it when you did the recap. Like it was overlooked, but okay. Go ahead. Oh wait, my bad. My bad. Did J Rock have something to say about it?
Oh no, I'm gonna let more of the video play so I can hear more context.
All right.
I mean, I'm not deep. I mean, undermined it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not overran. I'm not like if I make a decision for us as a whole, I know that decision is going to be supported by her. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it's fuck all that, we gonna do it how I said it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? It doesn't take for me to be. I mean, like let's just imagine. I mean, like right now I'm not working. You know what I'm saying? But it don't mean I don't run shit. But let's say this on the flip side. Let's say I was working. You know what I'm saying? Paying all the bills or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Me paying the bills don't mean this is how I feel. You know, just because you paying some bills don't mean you running shit. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Because I know niggas that's doing it. They ain't running the bitch ass thing though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you can't define it financially. You can't define how, and I mean
That's
when
how I
I say the
feel.
word, when I say running, and I mean like I say, like you ain't you got to you know you as a man in a household you got to you get that love and respect, the ultimate. Like I mean it's like y'all whole married type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on because that's the level I'm on with my gal. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fling or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's on some future shit like for real. So the understanding is on point to where even if I'm not working right now, she already know what I have done and what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So she just doing her part until she just doing what she supposed to do right now. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, she just doing what she supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, and when I get back working, she's still gonna be doing what she's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like my spot, my say so around here is still gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna now that he working, he paying all the bills. Now you gotta say no. It's still gonna be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna be no more no less because it ain't no. It's not no short change on the shit. We be real with each other. You know what I'm saying?
That is fucking horrible, bro. Horrible. Like, ain't no. I get you saying that it's like a marriage, but in the marriage, it's no 50-50. It's equal
I'm gonna let
everything,
your rebuttal
100.
play.
You give 100, she give 100.
I don't think that. I don't think that.
Wait. Bring that bitch back and let him respond on Debo first.
Go ahead, J.
I know you heard it, but like let it
Bring
go
it
to
back.
the end of it. And let him respond on that before I put mine in and he can respond on mine and we can go to the next one. I ain't gonna even respond, I'm just gonna listen.
I'm also goddamn. I'm gonna play the end of that.
Fucking horrible, bro. Horrible. Like, I know I get you saying that
And when I get back working, she's still gonna be doing what she's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like my spot, might say so around here is still gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna now that he working, he paying all the bills. Now you gotta say no. It's still gonna be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna be no more, no less, cause it ain't no. It's not no short change on this shit. We be real with each other. You know what I'm saying?
that is fucking horrible, bro.
Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Oh well, my take on that pretty much, man, is to each his own, man. How people operate, man. But how I view the situation is, you know, that's why majority of the time, man, women have the upper hand because they do what um mentally they be on another level sometime, even though they be thinking emotionally. Uh, and they do that to us a lot. Make us think we running something, right? We could stay in this woman house who pay all the bills, everything in there with her name on it, right? She bringing in all her income, and then we'll feel like we still running shit, right? Like we could throw her ass out of here. Like no, nigga. At the end of the day, you know, she make one phone call, your ass gone. You out the picture, and that's when you gotta look at yourself as a man and say, okay, well, I'm in her establishment, but at the end of the day, that's even more so why I should make this a more inclusive environment, especially when you know my situation here is, uh, lack of ownership of the material things in this house and this roof that's over my head. Uh, because running things to me, man, like again, I don't like to use that terminology, but just for this podcast sake, running things is to me is basically okay. I'll give you an example. So my woman is real good with kids, shout out to Marissa. But because she come from the medical field and daycare background. So that's her strength. So when we're having a discussion about our kids, especially when they sick, I lean on her as far as that goes. So that's one example. Okay, now here go example two. One time she wanted to give JoJo melatonin because he wasn't sleeping that night, right? And I was like, okay. So she was giving it to him, but I noticed, hey man, we're not gonna make this no habit because when my son wake up in the morning, he's becoming very moody, you know, and I feel like it's messing with his hormones. I understand it's organic and all this other stuff is good for kids. Cool, that's what man say. But my common sense is telling me that anything that affects you mentally is gonna affect you emotionally as well. So, she was like, "You right, man." Okay, now, even though she's more experienced in the kid category than me, my words stood right there, and that's what I mean about she trusts that I'm gonna make the right decision for the team because it ain't all about just because it's my way or the highway. No, it's in the best interest of our household. When you gotta have that mentality, unless you want some pimp shit, It's gonna go down like this. You know, if you pimp it, then okay, then that mentality that'll hold up. But you know, when you're dealing with a goddess, you know, a queen, a real woman that know her work, you know, she's not gonna, you're gonna continuously have that dog fight because y'all not gonna be on one page. And if y'all not on one page, if you're on page one and she on page two, then y'all always gonna have disagreement. So somehow, some way, your woman need to figure out how to get on your page. Or 9 times out of 10, as the man, and you married and you got kids, you're gonna be figuring out how to get on her page. You know, but that's my take on that.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm enjoying the show. It's good. Especially Jordan. That nigga Jordan got some good for the ass. Boy, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, this ain't to be disrespectful, but as
No, no, no.
sometimes, you know,
I'm talking about the
on
information.
my
I ain't talking about nothing but the information.
oh yeah, nothing, you know, on my Kevin Samuels shit, you know,
Nah.
us men gotta look in the mirror and understand, man, who are we? What do we bring to the table? And if if you don't have nothing outside of, you know, what you it's one thing to feel to say, hey man, I'm this, I'm that. What do your partner feel? And it's not to anybody on the panel. I'm just speaking. Do your partner feel like you feel? Do your partner feel like you're running shit? Do your partner feel like you're a leader? Do your partner feel like that? Because if a woman feels secure with you and trusting you, she gonna let you lead anyway. You know what I'm saying? She know that you're gonna provide,
Facts.
you're gonna protect, and things of that nature.
That's
And he got my
facts.
best interest. That hard hair, you can lead her down a dark hole if you want to. But if that's
Yeah.
if that's the person you decide to be with and want to build with, why would you want to do some Jim Jones shit like that? But anyway,
Hey man, look, say for one, I'm gonna say he spoke on some shit that we gonna get to in the end. It might be over talk or mumble because when I watched it the last time, it was kind of muffled. But he spoke on the shit that we talked about later. But hey, look, at the end of the day, all I was saying is, bro, because real quick, if we try to tell it ourselves, I ain't including like I'm saying we as men in general. If we as men in general, you have to take out 85 to 90% of the men. It's only like maybe okay, I'll give it 35% of men that's actually doing what's going down. Like the rest of the men is either being locked up for any reason or they have reason to be locked up. But at the same time, when they get out, they still feel like they run things. And all I'm saying is, I'm gonna wait to the end of it because I got something to say on that. Let's keep it going.
All right. Let me get mine here, man. Yeah, man. And so yeah, man. It's like I say, yeah, man. So I feel like, once again that if it's not a mutual, it's more of a just a natural thing, you know what I'm saying? Like Jordan said, that shit it's just gonna naturally happen type shit without even you even saying something about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna just be like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna naturally fall in your hand. But at the same time, being on the same page mentally and you know, visually, when it comes down to where you trying to go, you know what I'm saying? That shit like this you trying to accomplish, you feel me? Do play a big part in the two, and that's all I want to say about that.
horrible. Like, I get you saying that it's like a marriage, but in the marriage, it's no 50-50. It's equal everything, 100-100. You give 100, she give 100.
I don't think that in the marriage it's supposed to be that way.
If you don't think that, then you should be doing more. Not that she doing what she doing. If you think that, you the man.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what I agree with.
So right now, what you're saying is you shouldn't even be in a relationship with her. You should be somewhere else with somebody else on your level.
No. Look,
because even when you get home, you said when you get home.
I got a real woman because it's like this.
All right, let them speak his piece. Come on. We got people listening to this. Let them speak his piece, and then it's on you.
Who's speaking?
Then it's on you. Finish your statement.
Yeah, now it just was contradicting to me because first it was we like in a relationship, marriage type thing, but then I was cool with that. And then you got into explaining how she doing her thing, that's what she supposed to do. And then you not working, but when you start working, she know what you can do. So you gonna do what you can do, but she still gotta do what she supposed to do. And what you got is what you got. Whatever. Look.
That ain't what I would mean.
Erase all of that. Erase the whole situation of working. Erase the whole situation of the household. Erase all of that. No kids, no household, no bills, no nothing. Erase all of that. Because your first understanding got to be y'all relationship is a relationship. You don't run this. You can't control her pussy. She can't control your dick.
Yeah, I can. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, I can. I don't know. Look. That's what I'm saying. It's a difference, bro. I run this pussy right here. Only thing she do is watch that motherfucker and keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? I run this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Your earphones on. Put your earphones on.
You can't hear me?
Nah, I just don't want to say shit.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can't. I mean, you can't tell nobody how they living their life. If I'm telling you what's going on in the inside, you can't say, "Oh, nah, that ain't how it is." You ain't even in there though. You can't say, "All you do is listen." And it's because I'm trying to make the point. You know what I'm saying? I was saying earlier, you're right about the traditional. That's how I am. But like I say, when I met my gal, I was home. When I met my gal. I was doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Then this shit happened. I get locked up, I get out, and then boom, you know what I'm saying? It was, and then I'm out on bond. It put me up for my job. You know what I'm saying? It's a circumstance behind this. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why she even got in the position she in to be doing it, to put me not working and she working. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like I came in a situation like.
Is that just mine on my screen that is jumping? Y'all screen not jumping?
Yeah.
What the video is?
Yeah.
Like
your video not jumping on your side?
That's the case. I understand. You valid on that. There ain't no
Oh yeah, it is. It is, but the sound coming through straight. I don't know why I'm doing that. What about the sound though?
Nah, if he can hear it, he can hear it. It's cool.
Yeah, sound good.
Myself, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't how this situation started. You know what I'm saying? So
you know you preaching to a choir, right?
I'm just saying.
I be in jail every fucking month. You can't tell me about being in jail and losing your job type shit. That has nothing to do with.
So I'm saying if you doing what you do,
you just got out of jail and you come home.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not trying to tell you. This ain't no argument. This ain't no debate. It's a conversation.
Like you run this shit.
Why do I have to feel like I'm running shit? I don't feel like it. I'm the man in the household. You know what I'm saying? Like my word go. I told you what I mean by run. I said it's a mutual understanding. It's mutual respect and love. You know what I'm saying? But me being the more mentally sound and more knowledgeable at the two, you know what I'm saying? When we make decisions as a whole, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one who makes I pointed the direction we're gonna go. know what I'm saying? Now, if I miss something, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't see the motherfucking cow in the road, you know what I'm saying, and she did, she gonna tell me, and I'm gonna tell her, okay, we're gonna take this detour to the left then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I still got the, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I lead. I lead. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I do the leading. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying about Rich. I do the leading. You know what I'm saying? I say, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, why I'm telling her this, if she see a flaw or something else that needs to be added or taken out of that, she, you know what I'm saying? She helping me. She helping the host because this is for the whole. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it don't even sound right, she gonna tell me how it don't sound right because she gonna make it make sense to me. It's gonna open my eyes. Oh yeah, you know what? Well, damn, well, this is what we gonna do then. And then I say I lay it down another way. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, you know what I'm saying? It's not no. I mean, I'm just saying this is for the. When I say running shit, it's more mental because
All
it's
that
like
shit
y'all
is contradicting. Because if she telling you that,
how
Oh, you
So
want to let that? You want me to play the rebuttal?
now go ahead. We can comment on that segment right there. That was a handful.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the end back real quick. Because while it was happening, I was doing something over here, so I ain't really catch too much of the end of it. But I'm cool.
by runs. I do the leading. You know what I'm saying? I say this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, why I'm telling her this, if she see a flaw or something else that needs to be added or taken out of that, she, you know what I'm saying? She helping me. She helping the host because this is for the whole. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it don't even sound right, she gonna tell me how it don't sound right because she gonna make it make sense to me. It's gonna open my eyes. Oh yeah, you know what? Well, damn, well, this is what we gonna do then. And then I say I lay it down another way. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, you know what I'm saying? It's not no. I mean, I'm just saying this is part of. When I say running shit, it's more mental because
all
it's
that
like
shit
y'all
is contradicting.
All right. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just speak on what he said because I'm really, you know, on that part right there, what he said. You know, if he trying to do something or he trying to get something done, and his woman see that he probably, you know, he kind of off somewhere, and she show him, you know, and says that he got to recalculate it. All right, I feel like shit. At the end of the day, that's the team thing. That's the team, of course. That's supposed to happen. You know, I mean, you know, but he was saying like, shit. He said, shit. I'm gonna lay it down another way. So basically, shit. I'm gonna see that. Okay, well, let me add that to my equation. You feel me? I mean, it makes sense. You know, I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. Let me just speak on me, man. Me, man. You know, my woman is smart too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to make all the decisions and do everything, and you know, but if I, you know, have a idea about something or see something, you know, it go both ways with me. It's both ways with me. I ain't gotta run shit, but I ain't gotta not run shit either. You feel me? I'm not finna be ran either. I mean, you feel me? I'm not running about none nobody run me. You feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? My lady trusts my judgment. You feel me? I trust her judgment too. Just like that. You know, I say it all the time. I don't tell grown folks what to do, so I'm not gonna be, you know, you know what I'm saying. If we going somewhere and she know a shortcut, yeah, we gonna take the shortcut. Feel me? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's all I want to say. I just want to add on to that.
Well, Mac, do you control your woman's vagina?
I don't know what you mean by that, Chill. You gotta answer that. You gotta explain that
No,
one.
no, because you watched it. You heard him say it.
In the context
I,
that
that he
Debo Lottie,
said.
in the context that Debo Lottie used, do you
He
feel
said
like
all she
you
do is wash
control?
it and keep it clean. That's what he said. He said that's mine. All she do is wash it and keep it clean for me.
Do you think you control whether she give it to somebody or not? If she wanted shaved, bald, or hairy, if she want to smell it,
Nah,
if she want to
man.
smell it like lemons or lemonade, if she want to go for a pap smear, if she want to walk around with it just hanging out, do
Some
you
of that
think you
stuff, yeah.
control?
Some of that stuff, yeah, but it's not the word control. That's not the word. You feel me? You know, if I don't like this, what it is. I want my woman to do the things that I like and be what I like. So if she doing something that I don't like or being what I don't like, then I just let her know respectfully the way that I know that she would take it and understand where I'm coming from without being just, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. I ain't gonna say, but like I said, I don't tell grown folks what to do either, but you know, uh, so yeah. And it's the same thing with me. If she, I mean, but some stuff, about myself, it go both ways. I mean, if she,
Well, my take on it, man, is uh,
that's kid shit right there, though.
for
That's
me,
kitty shit, So
man,
it's hard for me to talk about that because that's kitty shit, really. You know,
yeah, it is. But most men feel like they control their woman's body, and so and to be honest with you, we don't. We can give our opinion of what she should wear and what she should do, but at the end of the day, you know, you're not around that woman 24 hours. You don't know what's going on at work or when she's not with you. You don't know who
right,
she giving that snatch to. And I ain't talking about for none of us on this panel. I'm just talking in general. And then we be
right.
surprised and sad and shit when we find out, goddamn, she was messing with the trainer or she was messing with the janitor. At the end of the day, only thing you can do is establish yourself as a real man to your woman where she respect you enough to not have you looking like a fool out here. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Because we don't run that vagina, especially those of us who locked up all the damn time.
Exactly.
You don't run that piece of pussy, man. At the end of the day, be a man to that woman. Show her that you. I ain't gonna tell you what to show her because women different. They look for different things in man. But if you a man to that woman to the point where she respects you as a man and as whatever role you is in her life, then she gonna hold that vagina down for you. She gonna keep it clean and smelling good for you. You know what I'm saying? But for me, that's again, that's narcissistic, that's selfish, that's controlling for me to feel like uh, I can control what she do for that. Unless I'm pimping her, I don't feel that way about my woman. And if I'm pimping, then okay, yeah, I'm gonna oppose some. I ain't condoning violence, but I'm gonna make her do what I need her to do to pay these bills, right? But as a partnership, as a spouse, no, we don't control what our partners do. You know what I mean? Because she can't control what I want to do. If I want to get a little of this summer away, then hey, it is what it is. That's just how I'm feeling. You know, but hopefully, uh, I come to my, hopefully it be in the back of my mind, or damn, I don't want to lose my family, or damn, I don't want to hurt her, so I'm not gonna do it. But sometimes, we take that risk, but we make sure, if you do it, you're willing to live with the results, whatever that is. She may do take you back, but anyway, I kind of feel like I'm babbling and going off topic, but I don't agree with Debo Lottie on that part as far as uh, in control of the vagina in the context that I understand that he articulated in as far as her job is to keep it clean and do this and do that. I know certain religions they feel like you know, women's thing is not for it's for only man's pleasure, you know, but you know, I don't subscribe to those type of things, but
All right, I only got like one thing to say on like pretty much. He said basically what I've been saying and what I'm gonna say later. But I don't think you can hear if I remember correctly about the video. But basically, um, it all come back to you running shit. Like you explain your way of running shit, but when you described it, you describing different methods of running shit. And back to what I said at the beginning, that's a slavery mentality. If you think you can run her pussy, you crazy. Because she can't run your dick. And I know this because we're men. And we had that urge. Hey man, look, we fall out sometimes, but being in a relationship, if you got a relationship to where y'all 50-50, you wouldn't have to have that urge. You know you can go home and get it. But if your relationship is not balanced, then you got that, man, I gotta go home and deal with this shit. Man, I'd rather go get me some pussy and then I'll deal with this bitch and whatever, woo, woo, woo. And she better not have done shit. Because you run shit, you can do what you want to do, but she can't do shit she want to do. I don't get the understanding. I get it to the certain extent because I only get it because when I do what I do, and y'all know I'm subject, but the consequences that come with it is what come with it. Running shit at any spot that I be in is not a thought to me because I'm gonna explain it at the end. Because if she telling you that
How?
this and this, and
I mean, how? Tell me how what I'm saying
agree with
contradiction.
that, bro. You just agree with what she said and said, okay, we can do this. You just agree with that. She was running the
No,
shit.
listen what I'm saying. I said
No,
if
bro.
I say listen what I'm saying. If I say I make a decision for us as a whole to do something. Now, while I'm explaining it to her, if she see a miscalculation in what I'm saying, she gonna bring it up. You know what I'm saying? And oh, it's a miscalculation. That mean I ain't see it. So boom. When she bring it to my attention, oh shit, a light bulb go off, perspective. Oh shit, I'ma see what I said in a whole nother light. So I'ma reorder that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't telling me how to reorder. Oh, we'll do it. No, I'm reordering it. You know what I'm saying? I'm boom, boom, boom. And she gon' you know what I'm saying? If I don't, you know what I mean? She ain't, if she,
Bro, if
she
that's
don't,
not no male chauvinist shit that I ever heard,
what's
bro,
male
Okay,
chauvinist? What's male
flowers.
chauvinist, bro? What's male
hey,
chauvinist?
hold on. Time
Flowers,
out,
bro.
time out, time out,
She
time
got
out, time
something
out,
your attention you didn't see. Give her flowers, bro. Let her have it.
What you talking about? What you
time
talking
out.
about? You just
Let's
trying
go
to go
into this.
against what I'm saying. You just want to go against what I'm saying so bad, man. That's all.
All right, hit the
Hey, look,
button, man.
time out. Let's go into our next segment of this.
Let J Rod chime in.
yeah, man. I mean, my thoughts still the same as you know. My take on the last one was, you know, pretty much, you know, man. Only person we can control is us. Our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our actions. You know, we can't control our kids. We can't control our woman. We can't control the weather. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but hey, man, the folks that feel like they can, you know, hey, the women strong. They, you know, women they some of the strongest finessers. So you know they good at making us feel, you know, like we are at certain times. But yeah, man, you know that's my take on that pretty much. You know, not to re-elaborate what I said from the last tape, but
Nah, you straight. You got what you got, D-Lad? Cause it's finna switch and get heated up.
Shit, shit. Really, to me, right there, ain't nobody be saying nothing because y'all was just cutting each other off, going back and forth on some little quick little jabs real quick. So y'all was just having a jab fest. Boom, 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 boom. You know, yeah, that's what that was to be. Quick little jab fest. That's
All
all.
right.
All right, I just wanted to see if you go ahead. Let's go.
This question, and it's right there. You know what I'm saying? I think this could touch on. You feel me? I think this question basically
Do
in
the
the next
old ways
category that we in.
of relationship work in this new generation? They can. They can work. Meaning the wife stay at home, don't do nothing, don't work, just take care of the kids, cook, clean, and all that, and the man go out there and go get it and pay all the bills and all that shit. That can work in this generation. Yeah, it can work, but it's not seen a lot in this generation. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Because we grew up, women are grown, women grow up. All right, well, men still have this. They still want men to be.
What you
Men,
trying to say right now is women mature a little faster than men.
that ain't what I was gonna say, but they do. But I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say that.
You said so women grow up faster than men is what you were saying?
No, I was going to say when women have changed. Women have changed to they start after this feminism movement and all that shit. Women start getting rights and shit. They start wearing pants now. They start, you know what I'm saying? And all type of shit. Now they start working. They wasn't working. They back in the day they wasn't working. They started working. Now they got these.
That nigga say they wearing pants now.
Hey, I ain't even go. Look, I'm
Say,
gonna
man,
wait
that nigga going in on that.
because
Hold on,
yeah,
let me
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
That nigga going
Black
in.
women today got they're the most highest paid black women ever. You know what I'm saying? These women ain't never worked like this. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with independence. You know what I'm saying? That comes with I want to be a boss now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That comes with that attitude. I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that goes with that's why it's a lot of single mothers now. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And 37-year-old women 40 years old that ain't even married, you know what I'm saying? Because they grew up with that mindset, you know what I'm saying? I don't need a nigga, I could be independent, I'm gonna get on my own ass shit. That's why I say it can work, but we don't see it that much out here because how these women these days was brought up, you know what I'm saying? They brought up to be independent, you know what I'm saying? They ain't deployed, brought up to be sit in the house and, you know what I'm saying? Just take care of the kids, cook, clean. They don't even, parents don't even, a lot of women don't even teach their kids all that yet. And they groom them to be that type of woman. You know what I'm saying? They don't groom them to be that. They groom them to be independent, strong black women. So don't need a nigga for shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? That separates the
And
family, the black family right there.
that's the type of bitch I can't gal. You feel me? Cause she feel
Exactly.
like she the
Me
head.
either. Me either.
She feel
Me
like
either.
she the head. You know what I'm saying? Like
Before David even go, uh, all right, let me go first this time. Uh, I'm gonna say, besides all that other stuff, I would just speak on the independent women part. That's all I want to speak on. You know, first of all, women, I ain't nothing wrong with being an independent woman. You know, that has been a big movement. You know, um, between during the mid to late '90s up to now still. Since then, I say probably before then, but I know it's been a big since then. But the only thing I feel like, and I'm gonna say the same thing I said the other day, man. These women grew up and be taught that what a man supposed to do this, that, and that for him, and to be independent woman and don't need a nigga for shit at the same time. But a lot of these women don't be taught how to treat a man too at the same time. They the way they be taught to treat a man be to if a nigga ain't doing this, then he ain't. If a dude ain't doing this, then he ain't. Then don't mess with him. If he ain't, you know what I'm saying. But they don't get you know what I'm saying. That's the only way most people, most of these, most women are being taught to treat a man. So they don't, they don't grow up being taught how to treat a man. So when they come across that good man, they don't know how to treat him. This is the same thing I said on the other one. Just my opinion. So when they come across that good man, they don't know how to treat him because they were never taught how to treat a good man or a man the right way. You know what I'm saying? They only was taught, you know what I'm saying, that part of about, you know, if he ain't got no job or he ain't even go to school or he ain't got no car, or he ain't got all that type, that type of stuff that people tell the girls. You know what I'm saying? And only I say that because I witnessed this with my own eyes. A lot of people that have daughters tell their daughters this. Men and women tell their daughters stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I'm saying that. But yeah, you know, and that's just my opinion. A lot of women they weren't taught how to treat the right man. So when they come across the right man, they don't know how to keep him.
My take on it, man, is we are constantly evolving. You know, we're constantly evolving, man. As people, the world, and this systematic system, this oppressed systematic system we were set up to operate in, man. Wasn't designed, for us to win anyway. So, you know, um, with the amount of men that has been taken out of the household, uh, for lack of a better term, criminal activity, by the government with these, the bullcone charges they be trying to rack up on us. That led to a lot of women back in the day being single parents and raising their kid by doing everything, working, feeding them, clothing them, taking them to school, picking them up, while the father's not in the household because of this system that was put, that was created to keep us down, right? So you got a lot of families, a lot of women of my generation, of this generation, who wasn't brought up in two parent households, who seen their mother be wives and who seen their fathers be husbands, so they don't know what it's like to be a mother. I mean, they don't know what it's like to be a wife or a husband. They don't know what it takes because they wasn't of that. But can it work? Yeah, I think it can work. But you definitely got to have an understanding, and that man got to be a man of all men. He got to be a provider. He got to be a protector. He got to be a leader in order to maintain a household. And that's tough to do when you know you're not educated or if you're not a successful entrepreneur. So, in today's time, it takes two, to make it if, the men, I'm gonna speak on the men, don't have the credentials to have a high paying job because that's where we at now in society, right? Where, they made us love their wealth, right? So everything's about having things and things of that nature when really all we need is shelter, food, and water, but we want the finer things in life and we teach our kids to want the finer things in life, right? Well, with that being said, my baby girl, I'm not going, it's cool being a good dude, but let's bring it in a competitive aspect, right? In sports. Just because you're good on defense don't mean you're a good player. You know what I'm saying? What about the other intangibles that come along with that? Yeah, you could be a good man, Ayla. Ayla, that man could be a good man. That's my daughter. But at the same time, what other qualities does he have? Because do I want you getting with somebody who's struggling in life, but he got a whole bunch of potential? Me personally, no, because I don't want you to have to struggle, but I'm going to teach you to be able to get it on your own. That way you don't have to depend on nobody. When you're ready to go, you're ready to go. Because what we do as men, we use finances to cripple a woman. So we have them come stay in our house with our cars and our bed. And if she want to leave, now she leaving with just the clothes on her back, not my daughters. This is my house, nigga. If you don't comply with what's going on, or if you're not a real man or a leader, nigga, you can leave and somebody else can be in here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm raising my daughters because you're not running them. You don't control their vagina. You can't manipulate them to think how you want them to think. They're gonna have a mind of their own. And that's where we at in society now. Fathers in the past been getting locked up, which been creating it tough for the mother who has to instill, who the parents have to instill in their kids now to, hey, you got to work now. You have to help the mom out now. You have to help the other parent out now. So what that have created in today's time is more independency. That's why a lot of more people are more independent now because of back in the day, my father ain't here. So guess what? I got to pick up the slack, you know, because of this systematic oppression we've been put in. It's all about design, man. We not designed to win, but, you know, the the panel question was, do the old ways work? I think it can. It depends on that individual. It depends on that individual.
Yeah, I don't doubt the always can work. What I do doubt is thinking that the always have to work. Like it's got to be that way or no way. Like that, I don't agree with. I don't doubt that they can work, but I don't see the need to force them to make them work. Like I got 6 girls, and I ain't teaching them to bow down to nobody. Independent, do your thing, baby. Now, my only thing is it's a difference between submitting and being respectful. Like I teach them to be respectful. Like they can respect that nigga and show the nigga all kind of respect. But nigga, you better not bow down or be submissive to no nigga. Period. Like mo- to me, with the generation and how the world has changed, why would you want your daughter to be the same way that the women were in your granny age or your great grandma age? Like it's a whole different generation out here. These niggas growing up off of rap videos and shit. You want your woman to bow down to that nigga? Okay, the nigga got a good heart, but you only see one side of the nigga. It's not about the submissive or the bowing down type shit. To me it's about a mutual respect. If that nigga don't respect you as much as you respect him, leave that nigga the fuck alone. You don't need him, period. I don't give a damn if the rest of society tell you he a good dude. If he don't respect you like you respect him, then nigga, fuck that. You ain't submissive to nothing. I teach my daughters to be a boss. Everything. You don't want to be the worker. You want to be the boss. And I teach them that only because of what I've been through in life. Only because of where I'm at. So I can kind of logically, or they see what I go through because of the mistakes I made in the past. But I don't hide shit from them. I talk to them about it and teach them about what life is and what people do and how they can manipulate you because, like I said, I don't hide it. They see that I can move how I want to move only because I'm me. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to control nobody. I'm not trying to run nobody. But if you can't accept me for me, then what's going on? Like, we don't need to be together. Like, it's a difference between controlling and understanding. You can't use I run this and then say it's an understanding. That's two different things. But let's keep going. My bad.
Unless he's saying it's an understanding to his woman that he running.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me rebuttal to y'all too real quick, cause y'all just trying to say something to what I said uh, about the independent. I mean, I'm talking about the dog. I don't need a nigga attitude type females. Them type females I'm talking about. That's I ain't that's the one type of female I'm talking about. You get me? But also I was saying, goddamn, I
Oh,
was
oh,
also saying the when I was saying knowing how to treat the right person when they do ever come across them, that the right person when they come across gonna be whatever y'all niggas expect for y'all daughters to be able to be cool with, to fuck with. I don't know what that is, but that's the right person. I said the right person. So whatever that is to y'all, whenever they come across the right person, you feel me? What I was saying is females are not being taught how to treat that person. You feel me?
now see,
The wife qualities, you know what I'm saying? The qualities of being a wife today,
Nah,
you
yeah, I
know,
got you, man. But
that's
definitely, man. In today's time, man, I would say it definitely takes two, though. You
I
know,
wouldn't say that.
me and my,
That. But
like
yeah,
I say, if y'all, whatever y'all goal is, man, if y'all want to level up quick and want to have some things, if you apply pressure, with providing income and she providing income, man, y'all gonna level up quick. But if it's just one sided with one person doing it, then you know it could be you're gonna have your challenges, man. It could be very tough.
my bad, J Rock. D Lad, did he answer the question that you wanted me to ask? That you wanted me to answer? When I said instead of one, it could be two. He just answered the question, right?
For
Can
me,
you repeat? Can you repeat that, J Rock, please? I'm just gonna mute my mic again. Can you please repeat your last statement?
are you
uh,
talking about incomes? It could be two incomes. That
no, I say it definitely depends on the situation, but in
right.
today's time, if you want to level up quick, I believe it takes two, you know, to be providing income for the household versus just one individual because it you know it one income, depending on how much it is, could definitely be has its challenges, man. 'Cause everybody got their needs, right? They depend on how big your family is.
Yeah.
And
But that's we
I
that's
just stopped
I
to say
don't.
that.
But that's not. We already established that that ain't got nothing to do with it,
But
right?
what I said was at the end of the what I said was if you stop thinking that you have to run shit, being one, and you come together and y'all make it mutual is two. You can have so much more than what you would have with one. He just broke it down to you. You talking about I need him to explain it. Come on, bro. He just broke it down right there.
Yeah, no, he broke it down, but he was talking about. He said on the financial level. That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's on every level though. That's not financial. That's mentally. You know what I mean? That's self happiness. I mean, that's like when you go home, you don't want to just be to yourself. You want to have a mutual conversation with somebody, a mutual understanding where you can have fun when you get home. You don't want to be at home just in one room and they in the rest of the house. That's with everything. If you feel like you have to run it and you just the head, then 9 times out of 10 you by yourself. You ain't around nobody because it's gonna be a situation where you feel like you have to run that situation, especially if it's a mixed household, like nine times out of 10, we got mixed households where they got kids, we got kids. You know what I mean? So you're gonna feel like you have to run something in some area. Why? For what? Why can't it just be mutual? Like why I like that's why I don't see like now let's go to the rest of the video. I don't want to go.
Yeah, man, because I'm gonna get out here about 3:30, so we ain't got to do this whole video, but we sure gonna have to wrap this up in a little while.
I do, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like, like do old relationships, do old ways of relationship work in today's? Nah, I feel like we're in a whole new generation. Most of half of our generation, bro, you know what I'm saying? This shit mostly about like hooking up and kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We don't do labels. You know what I'm saying? We don't do the whole, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this my gal now and all the other shit. We'll let this shit rock. You know what I'm saying? As soon as a motherfucker bring up a title, you fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? So like I think to you know, I think some ways work, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even think it's some ways work. I think you know what I'm saying, the perception of how women, you know, look how men, you know what I'm saying, was perceived back in the day, that shit still in lines when the world didn't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's more of a team, it's a team effort. It's more of a team effort in this generation. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's more of a I think it's more of a I still see, you know, women, you know, willing to be led, you know what I'm saying, under the right guidance, you know what I'm saying? You know, I still think that, you know, like I don't come out like I don't like, you know, like how he was just saying, like how D was using these couple examples. Nigga, that's my pussy at the end of the day. You just watching it, keeping it clean, you know what I'm saying, and watching it for me. You know, not even watching it for me. You just watching it and keeping it clean, you know what I'm saying, type shit. I feel that same way too, you know what I'm saying? That's my cool. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But not coming off on no Ike shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand it. You feel me? You
And
know
when
what
I
I'm
say I
saying? So
run it, when
so she gonna tell you herself I run that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll tell you her goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more of a. I'm just saying my closing statement on these two subjects is just more of a understanding you got between, you know what I'm saying, your significant other. You know what I'm saying? And the perspective of both how y'all was raised. You know what I'm saying? And coming into this relationship, I think those two matters. The perspective of how you was raised,
I
and you
bet
know what I'm
you.
saying, and you know what I'm saying, and your significant other, you know what I'm saying, willing to be a number two. You know what I'm saying? And not like willing to be a number two, like, you know, like really, you know, like, nah, I'm number two. You know what I'm saying? I'm the number two. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like really embracing it. That's the word I want to use. Really embracing being a number two. There's a lot of women that's not embracing it. You know what I'm saying? And I do think no man should play the number two role. You know what I'm saying? And that's my perspective on how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? I live like the nigga is the leader of the wolf pack. You feel me? When they had no woman leading us. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's in God's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Other than that, hey, when y'all doing y'all thing, y'all, you know.
What up? What up? What up?
Go ahead,
That
Rock.
nigga say I feel like this in God's eyes. You heard that? I'll play that shit back.
I, my take on that, man. I don't think I disagree about what Texas Savage said is the cool thing. I mean, at the end of the day, I know we want to feel like, hey, man, you know, this is ours, and you know, but it's not. You know, it belongs to that woman, and she can do what she want to do with it. You know, but you know, we all want to lay up against something, come home to something that we feel like, you know, my woman holding it down for me, man. She ain't out here, you know, giving it to the world. She's saving that for me. You know, and then that comes with the type of person you is, for her to have that mentality that, hey, I only giving this to, you know, whoop de whoop to my man at home. But at the end of the day, proper context, that's not, we don't control that grown ass human being that's our partner, you know. And then another thing, he had something else that I disagreed with, but uh, I can't think of it at the moment. But
You was talking about the wolf pack.
no, I definitely think I agree with the as far as the religious standpoint of a man leading, you know, being the head of the household and things of that nature. I feel like that, and I feel like that because of, you know, women are more emotional creatures and they make decisions off emotions, while men we make decisions. Most men make decisions, should I say, off of logic and reality. And you know, a woman be all crazy, you know, something happens, she be all emotional and, you know, want to hit the red button to blow the world up. Versus the man, he gonna think, okay, yeah, I'm pissed off right now. Most men, should I say, gonna think, yeah, I'm pissed off right now, but it ain't time to nuke the world. You know, we're gonna have some type of logic behind the situation. But but again, man, you know, even as a leader, Ahead as a household, you gotta know each other's strengths. And if my partner is stronger in a certain category, then I just need to know how to, let that person, play to that person's strength. Should I say?
Yeah. Royalty.
I don't know. Like to me, I really don't mind either way. To me, I don't mind who feel like to, I just personally don't feel like I have to feel that I have to run shit. I feel like if I'm with you if we not mutual, or we not equal, and we don't treat each other equally, then 9 times out of 10, nigga, I'd probably be in Cali or Arizona or Florida somewhere, nigga. And y'all niggas know this. Like, I don't feel like I have to prove to myself or to the rest of the people that in the world that I'm this person. Like the person that I'm with, what we do is some mutual shit. Once it unbalanced, then I need to leave, take myself out the equation, because if it ain't mutual and you start feeling this way, then hey, I'm out. Now, when we get back to an understanding where nigga ain't no head, nigga, if we don't work together, it ain't working. That's just how I feel. Now on the cool thing, I don't even care about that, because a nigga tell you he owns some pussy all day, but nigga, you don't own shit. I don't give a damn. Like I said in the chat, if a female that you run into is that alpha female, if you show her something different, she gonna want you anyway, because you're not showing her the same thing these lame ass niggas showing her. She gonna want you and desire you anyway. You just gotta keep the shit going as a man. If you want to be a leader, lead that shit. Lead the emotions, not you don't have to lead the fucking her mentality and how she think, and then try to manipulate that and then make it your thoughts. You don't need all that shit. Just I said it. I said it already. Like it don't. You don't have to be the. I mean, the lead thinker is what most of the motherfuckers explaining, but in all actuality, you're not, for a couple of reasons. Like not you, not J Rock, not K, but a lot of us, we not lead thinkers. We done been in too many situations, and the woman that we working with is probably the lead thinker because she ain't been in none of them situations. Like, just acknowledge the shit and try to balance it and come up out of it and make something better. Don't just down the motherfucker and say I run the shit. Like I just feel like y'all use the old terminology as that's what it should be. When I actually like J Rock said, like the world changing, we know it's changing. Let's adapt to the shit and not just fall back and just be like, this is what it should be. All right, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? When y'all going on y'all soliloquies, you feel me? Just keep it a little short. You know, we got people, niggas' attention spans is, you know what I'm saying? And when a nigga's going off to these analogies, when a nigga go to the analogies and examples, a nigga get like on that 10th level. You feel me? And I think you kind of taking away from your, I feel like you take away from your point. So just,
Hey, I'm gonna let both of y'all go before I pause at this time.
keep it. Yeah, it's on then. So let's go into this next one. You know what I'm saying? New, fresh, goddamn whoop whoop. And it's your stand song, non-state of mentality.
To that one, but
He ain't doing the last
Here
one.
we go. Here we go. Here we go. We back right there.
Okay. So my thing on that relationship, right? Like I get where y'all coming from, but both y'all still speaking on the old relationship. Like 9 times out of 10, in this generation, most niggas are in trouble, in and out of jail, and the woman is taking care of the household. When you get out, you shouldn't make it your priority to try to run that. Respect what she got going and just help her. Don't try to make it feel like I have to be the head, because you don't. Because in a relationship, if she shine, you shine. You shine, she shine. That's how that shit works. It's as easy as you calling your brother and you tell your brother, hey bro, I'm on right now, I just hit. Come fuck with me. It's the same shit. That's your girl. She supposed to shine with you. And if she on and you just got home, you should shine with her. That's a relationship. Wanting to be ahead or over somebody, man, that's slave mentality. That's just and I don't even know why y'all niggas keep referring to in the Bible. Y'all don't even care about the Bible. Y'all don't care about the religion part. Y'all don't care about who the fuck Moses then parted the Red Sea to run away from. Y'all don't care about none of that. Why the fuck every time y'all try to justify this shit is the Bible says? No, fuck the Bible. We're not talking about the Bible. We talk about mentally at this day and age. And we're gonna progress. Why are we still living by the shit that we don't even read? The shit that we get on here and talk about. We can go back to different scripts, different goddamn recordings, to where we didn't broke down different stuff in the Bible. And y'all want to quote this shit like now it means something because I'm supposed to be the man. No, that's not what that means. Being a man is also being headstrong. Being headstrong also means that you know when to be quiet, when to talk, when to run shit, and when to chill. You don't have to run. You don't have to run a household. I don't have to run this household to run this household. I don't have to feel like I'm running shit. So to me, it's more pride. I don't need that pride shit. That pride shit get you locked up. Pride shit get you shot. Pride shit get you, man, all kind of shit. Pride shit get you in trouble. I don't need that. A lot of people ain't learned about pride. A lot of people still think that that's not pride. That's respect. No. What you doing? You did that for pride, but you didn't want your pride hurt. That's why you did it. That's why you in trouble. That pride shit. Okay, let me bring it back because relationship wise, man, being proud to be a man, that's cool. But taking your pride to a level to think that you have to win or you have to run something, you're not in a relationship. You're in a relationship with yourself. You and yourself is in a relationship. If your pride is that high, you are not in a relationship with that woman. I don't care what you tell yourself. Because at the end of the day, in the back of your mind, you thinking about who else you can fuck or go see next. Because if your pride that high, you don't really care about that bitch. Because if you did, you wouldn't feel like you had to run shit. That's my closing.
You want to rebuttal, D?
I want to say something about it. I don't know if it's a rebuttal, but I just want to say, I mean, he said a lot of stuff, and what he's saying makes sense, but that ain't what I was saying. So he not talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Well, because you kind of flipped. I mean, you kind of like turned it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like that. I already explained. You can go back and check. I mean, the thing I already said, it ain't about. It ain't. It ain't. It's when I say run shit. I was talking about like I said, ain't nobody. I can't no woman lead me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an alpha male. I'm the leader. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not finna and most women wanna be led. They you know what I'm saying. They don't wanna, you know what I'm saying. Like they don't wanna. That's just me, man. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell. I know what direction we should take. You know what I'm saying. For this year, next year, and 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying. I know the direction we need to take. You know what I'm saying. Like in this relationship and in life. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you ain't from the get go, you know what I'm saying? A woman know all this shit, this shit you possess from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no one finna be with nobody. I don't think a real woman. Well, I ain't gonna say a real one. I'm just saying most women, the ones I like, the ones I'm that I think, you know what I'm saying, that to be on. I mean, I got one, but the one that's on her level, I think like you gotta be like they don't. It's like it's not about like on some slave mentality because the woman is not a slave. She knows she's not a slave, so it ain't even that. So I'm saying, so you can't even use that word because it ain't even. It's no type of slavery shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no mistreating, you know, disrespect, none of that shit. So it ain't no slavery type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And even if I do get out of jail and you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? When I left, I was doing my thing and we was doing our thing together. Still, when I get out, I don't give a damn what I got on, nigga. If I say turn left, nigga, I know best. Nigga, turn right, turn left. And if you don't, then and then we fuck up because I mean some shit happened because your ass ain't want to turn left. Ain't no no I'm gonna do it next time, daddy. No, nah, you ignorant motherfucker. You need to get the fuck on because you gonna get us killed with this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no bitch like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say can't no bitch lead me. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I can understand when he say I don't need to run shit if I run shit. See, now that's a contradiction to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't run shit, if you say you don't run shit, then you don't run shit. You can't say uh, uh, I don't need to run shit to run shit. Like you can say that, but then you gotta explain that. You know what I'm saying? I know you got an explanation behind it because I already thought of one. You know what I'm saying? So I already know what you can say, but that's still if you after you say that, it's gonna sound like it could still be looked at as a contradiction. Because if you don't run them pit, because that's what I was saying. I was saying the same thing, but when I said it's no, it's some slave mentality shit. Now you want to like it's some slavery shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't what it is. That ain't what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said earlier, even though I said I run shit, that don't mean I'm discrediting her. Like I don't take into
If you
consideration.
discrediting her because
I,
you look at
hey,
your background.
hold
Who been in
on, hold on,
trouble
hold on,
more?
hold on, hold on,
Who been in trouble
hold on.
more? You or her?
Hold on, man. Hold on,
Who
man.
been in
Let me
trouble
finish,
more? Who
man.
been in jail more? You
Say,
or her?
man. Then you
How
say,
you feel?
Texas Savage, you damn for real, because you damn near mute me earlier for just about to say some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
I was
on,
about to
Ben.
say something you
Hold
muted
on,
me.
Ben.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let me talk, man. God damn.
Y'all niggas. All right, go ahead. Go
I
finish
was
your statement.
talking, he just jumped in. What you mean, y'all niggas? You want me to shut up another time? You don't go both ways when he, you know what I'm saying? Damn, man. You straight put a nigga on mute. I was about to say something, but I looked, I was like, I ain't even say that. I didn't know.
I
I
was
ain't say
trying.
that.
I'm trying to regulate this shit. Y'all both got a
Okay,
lot
so
of, you
you
know what I'm
ain't want
saying,
to regulate.
statements.
What?
All right, man. Look, let's go ahead and get these closing statements, man. You know,
Let J Rock go.
Uh, yeah, man. My closing statement, man, pretty much is, uh, man. At the end of the day, only person you can control is you, and a relationship consists of two people, man, adding equal value to the situation. And if she's putting in more than you, it's going to be an issue. And if you putting in more than her, it's potentially going to be an issue. So you got to have balance. Um, but the notion of I'm over this person, I run this person, that's very chauvinistic, it's very narcissistic, it's very slave mentality, it's very controlling. And most men in a relationship, we have that problem, controlling. And that's why 90% of the time it don't work. It's one thing of a woman want to be led. Yes, that is true. However, she don't want to be controlled. But that's my final opinion on the piece.
Really, that was nice, man. There's one thing about a woman wanting to be led, but she don't want to be controlled. What you said, something like that, something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Roger, want to close out?
I don't know, man. Like, my closing thing would it just be like I've been saying in the whole video. Like you don't have to be the head or be feel like you have to be the head or be known as the head to run shit. Like you can run shit without running shit because in a relationship, when you run shit, it comes out of y'all communication or the situations that's going on at hand. Running shit don't have to be the mentality that I'm the man. So naturally I run shit. That's not how it works to me. And I don't think that and I get how it started, but I don't think that's what we should be now. That's my close.
All right. My close is that, man. You know, relationships, man. They up and I don't even want to say up and down. At the end of the day, man, ain't no relationships perfect. They all different. You know, um, everybody's situation is different. The way it's handled. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you and your partner is on the same mind state mentally, you feel me, communication wise, you know what I mean, then everything else will fall in with that, you know. It's communicating, whether you said it first or I said it first or thought of it or whatever. I ain't gonna go into that. All I'm saying is I feel like long as you and your partner, you feel me, mentally on see eye to eye, you feel me, the communication is on point, you feel me, then that's the only thing that matters. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't control nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because if you try to control, don't nobody want to be controlled. You feel me? That's all I wanted to say, man. Thank you. I was showing up this. We have this